Good evening, everyone. Welcome into another all-new edition of the Milford Informer. I am Milford TV Executive Director Tim Coet. We've got a very special edition of the Milford Informer for you this week, as we're devoting the show to the upcoming Family Fest and Home Show, which is being put on by the Tri-County Regional Chamber. And we're so happy to be joined by the Director of Programs and Services for the Chamber, Sherry Hannon. Sherry, thank you so much for being with us. Welcome to the Milford Informer.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So we're really going to delve into to learn all of the details of this year's Family Fest and Home Show. This has been just a really exciting event that the Chamber has been hosting for years here in the community. We're coming up a little bit later on the show. We're going to speak to some of the key sponsors that will be part of this year's event. But I really want to dig into the details of the event, Sherry. I'm sure an event of this magnitude takes a lot of time to plan and organize and get ready to go. What has gone into preparing this year's Family Fest and Home Show?
So this year, because we've been doing this for years since like the '90s. We used to do it over in a local hotel here in Milford, and then we switched up to BVT. And then during COVID, we stopped it for a couple years. And then one year we did do it outside right after COVID, thinking people would feel more comfortable if you're outside. And this year we decided to bring it back inside and really try to, because we cover 10 towns, so we really wanted to try to target the Franklin area and really try to move out that way a little bit more, because we've covered Upton, we've covered Milford for quite a few years, and really targeted those families out there. And we just wanted to give a little love to Franklin and that community as well.
First and foremost, to go through all of the key details of this year's Family Fest and Home Show. It's taking place on Saturday, March 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This year's location is Tri-County Regional High School in Franklin. That's at 147 Pond Street. And just a terrific day, Sherry. All kinds of events, all kinds of vendors, entertainment. I'd love for you to maybe just sort of walk through the day in general and just give us sort of a bird's eye view of what folks can expect at the event.
So it starts at 10 o'clock, and when you come in, it's $5 to enter. But if you bring a canned food or non-perishable item, we're going to be donating those to the Franklin Food Pantry, and everybody can enter for free. And that's really the goal, is to bring in some more food. There's a lot of people struggling right now. The cost of food has gone through the roof, as we all know, and we just want to be able to give back to the community as well. So then all the kids can come in. We have free Easter Bunny pictures, and Easter Bunny's going to be handing out a little Easter egg to all the kids, so they'll get a little treat. We're going to do mac and cheese cook-offs with some local restaurants, which is going to be fun. Everybody can participate and vote for their favorite. There's going to be a winner at the end, of course, and we give out trophies for that. We have pie eating contests, so we have all kinds of activities for the kids. Face paintings, and then the vendors on top of it do little activities at their booths for the kids. I know of one, he sells candles, and he's going to do candle making with the kids at his booth. So there's going to be tons of things for everybody. Parents can talk to some of the vendors and, find a new contractor. Maybe they've been looking for a contractor or a new HVAC guy, and you're going to be able to find that there.
It's just the perfect time of year where spring is right on the horizon. That's usually the time of year where everyone starts to assess where they're at with projects they maybe want to take on at their homes for this year. So this is really that perfect opportunity to start to connect with local businesses that can really start to get that work jump started.
It really is. It's the perfect opportunity to do that, and it gives your kids something to do, get them out of the house while you're talking to these vendors, and you're meeting them face to face, because what's more important than somebody coming into your house and then you actually knowing them? You already had a conversation with them, and you know that you like them and want to do business with them. So I feel like that's a really important opportunity for both the business owner and the consumer to build that relationship.
And the whole day is just that perfect combination of great opportunities for adults to connect with local business owners, and also great entertainment options for the kids. Really, the whole day is just filled with lots of fun things for the kids to do. Isn't that right?
That is correct. We have Ed the Wizard coming, and he's going to be making balloon animals. I think I mentioned the face paintings. So we have tons of activities for the kids to be doing, and it's just going to be fun for all ages.
There's also a pie eating contest here over the course of the day as well.
There is. So there's going to be 3 different time slots to register for the pie eating contest. It's 10:30, 11:30, and 12:30. And we have 12 kids that can sit down and participate. Adults can do it as well. There will be awards given out to the fastest person to eat their pie. Hands are behind your back while you're eating the pie. So it is quite messy, but we hand out wipes after, and you can clean yourself up. And it's a really fun and wild event, and kids really love to be able to put their face in that pie and just make a mess and eat it.
Well, what a fun day from top to bottom. Great food, great activities for the kids, great opportunities for adults to learn about some outstanding businesses in town. The Tri-County Regional Chamber 2024 Family Fest and Home Show. Again, just to run through all of the details, it's coming up on Saturday, March 23rd over at Tri-County Regional High School in Franklin from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Get down there, spend the whole day. Just a great early spring event and an opportunity, again, to connect with some outstanding businesses. And we're going to share some more details about just a few of those businesses that will be participating in this year's Family Fest and Home Show as we continue on here in the Informer for you this week. But in the meantime, Sherry, again, just a great job by you and by Laura and everyone over at the Chamber for organizing this event. We know it's going to be a huge hit, so we thank you so much for joining us to share a few of the details this week. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
And we are so pleased to be joined by our first sponsor here today, part of the Family Fest and Home Show happening, courtesy of the Tri-County Regional Chamber. We're joined by Ashley Coffey. She is representing Myrick O'Connell, attorneys at law. Ashley, so happy to have you joining us here at Milford TV. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. We're excited to be here.
You have law offices located in Westboro, Worcester, and Boston. I'd love for you to just tell us a little bit about the law office in general.
Sure. So yeah, Myrick O'Connell is a full-service law firm. We have just under 70 attorneys, practice areas in pretty much every practice area you can think of. So we do a lot of corporate law, real estate law, trust and estates, family law, litigation, pretty much in all those practice areas, and many, many more. So full service, happy to help in any way we can.
And tell us a little bit about yourself and what particular expertise you have.
Yeah, so I'm a real estate attorney. Probably didn't mention that in the list of practice areas. I'm a real estate attorney, and we focus mostly, my group, on commercial real estate. So anything from conveyancing, representing buyers and sellers in purchasing or selling real estate, leasing, so landlords and tenants. I do commercial lending, so representing banks in drawing up loans, and sometimes I'll represent borrowers in the same respect. So.
Oh, that's excellent. And obviously a member of the Tri-County Regional Chamber. Tell us a little bit about that relationship and how it works for you.
Sure. So I grew up in Milford. So I've been on the board now for 3 or 4 years, and I'm the chair of the chamber this year. Love being back in the community and giving back, seeing familiar faces, both on the board and at all our different community events. So. Great.
And how does that relationship help, in particular with Myrick O'Connell? Does that open up a lot of opportunities for folks to maybe learn a little bit more about your services and get involved?
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of different members on the board that we do business with, both that come to me for business and that we reciprocate and give business back to. So it's a great opportunity to get to know people and to network and generate more business for everybody involved.
Oh, that's outstanding. What could you tell me that maybe sets Myrick O'Connell apart from other law offices? Tell us a little bit about that relationship with the community.
Yeah, sure. So we are the biggest firm in Central Mass. We are highly devoted to the community. So a lot of our attorneys and staff give back based either on boards, committees, community, giving back to the community in different ways. So. Many members of the chambers, of the local chamber, and some surrounding chambers as well. So very committed to, donating, participating in events, and just being present in the overall community.
No, that's terrific. Well, you are heavily involved in this year's Family Fest and Home Show. Just learning that you have a really exciting sponsorship with the event this year being the official sponsor of the Easter Bunny. So that just sounds like a lot of fun. Tell us about your involvement in the Family Fest event.
Yeah, sure. So, again, Myrick O'Connell is the Easter Bunny sponsor. So, for all you families who are looking to get out and get the kids out after being cooped up all winter, come down to the home show and get a free picture with the Easter Bunny. Be happy to see you all there.
No, that's so terrific. Well, it's going to be a great day. We'll learn a lot more as this episode of The Informer goes on about some of the other sponsors and some of the other activities going on. If folks want to learn more about Myrick O'Connell, what sort of resources do you have online for folks to learn more?
Yeah, so you can go on our website, which is myricoconnell.com, and O'Connell is spelled with 2 N's and 2 L's, so that's tricky, but myricoconnell.com, and then we're also very present on social media, so Facebook, LinkedIn, you can find us.
Outstanding. Well, great work here in the community. We look forward to seeing more of you at this year's Family Fest and Home Show, again, as the official Easter Bunny sponsor at the Home Show, which, of course, is coming up on Saturday, March 23rd. Well, Ashley Coffey, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Next up on this very special edition of the Milford Informer, we speak to another sponsor as part of the Family Fest and Home Show coming up, courtesy of the Tri-County Regional Chamber. In just a couple of weeks, we're joined by Lauren and Melissa from Rentschler Biopharma. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
So I'm sure there are probably some people in the community that hear the name of your company and are curious exactly the type of work that you folks do. So I'd love for you to give us a little bit of an overview of what Rentschler Biopharma is all about.
Yeah, sure. So Rentschler Biopharma is actually a 150-year-old family-owned company. And we have a site in Milford that has been there, or we've been part of that site since 2019. We are a biopharmaceutical manufacturer, and so we do everything from clinical to commercial development and manufacturing of biopharmaceuticals. And one of the exciting things that we've done recently is we have a new Rentschler Biopharma Manufacturing Center, and it's going to be something that we're going to hang our hats on for years to come, and we're really excited about it.
And so already you've had a great relationship here in the Milford community, but obviously taking that to the next level with this new expansion that is, I believe, set to open later this year. Can you tell us a little bit about this new facility?
Yes, certainly. So it's scheduled to open, as you said, summer of this year of 24. And we're looking to almost double in size at our Milford site. It's great because it offers over 22,000 square foot of additional manufacturing space, which is outstanding. We have 4 single-use bioreactors, which is exciting, and it's a state-of-the-art facility that we are very much looking forward to becoming active.
It's really exciting to hear that type of work is being done right here in the Milford community. That's really terrific. Obviously, part of the Tri-County Regional Chamber. I'm curious what that relationship is like, and what it's been like for Rentschler Biopharma to work with the folks at the chamber.
It's actually been really great working with Laura and her team. They have actually helped support, as Rentschler started in 2019, to be out and about in the community, get us involved in their after-hours events. Laura's helped me with donations of items we've had to give away, and it's just been really key to my success and my role at Rentschler. So having that with them is really valuable to me and to the site.
And I'm sure with an international company, having that opportunity to have such a close relationship within the community is really important. What has that been like to sort of learn a little bit more about the Milford community and really connect with some of the residents and other local businesses around here?
It's actually been a really great relationship as we've been getting out into the community and going to these events and just meeting our neighbors and other businesses around. I've been able to connect and share some of the business needs we have, such as printing and promotional items. So it's been really great to be able to network and keep it local.
Yeah, and even just to piggyback off of that, even some of the partnerships with local high schools and recreation departments, and other organizations that are locally based. It's been a really great opportunity to be able to be present in the community, because I know that we always pride ourselves in being a organization that cares about our community, and we strive for that. Melissa runs a great Thanksgiving drive and a coat drive for families in need in the Tri-County area, and I think that little things like this make all the difference in the world.
Well, that's really outstanding. And so piggybacking off of the relationship with the Chamber, obviously we're here today talking quite a bit about the upcoming Family Fest and Home Show. Rentschler Biopharma is one of the official entertainment sponsors of this year's event, and this has just been such a great staple event that the Chamber's been doing for years. Really one of those great early spring opportunities for folks to get out and start to get active again with the weather warming up. What can you tell us about this year's event and your involvement in it?
Yeah, well, it looks pretty exciting. I don't know, Melissa, was there anything you wanted to shout out specifically?
I think I'm really looking forward to seeing that pie eating contest that they have going on.
Oh, I love the pie eating.
Yeah, and then all the face painting for the kids.
Yeah.
That'll be presented as well. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
And I heard that Ed the Wizard will be there, and I think Smokey the Bear.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get better than Smokey the Bear.
Yeah, it's going to be fun for all ages.
I mean, pie eating contests, Smokey the Bear, a mac and cheese cook-off. There's all kinds of entertainment for people of all ages all day long at the Family Fest and Home Show, and an opportunity to connect with a lot of great businesses and organizations in the community as well. So just a home run of an event, and just outstanding work in the community for Rentschler Biopharma, and great for the community to learn more about the great work that you guys are doing there. So we really appreciate you taking the time to join us. Best of luck to you, and we hope to see you at the Family Fest in just a few weeks.
Thank
Great,
you. We'll see you
thanks.
there.
We're so happy now to be talking to Leah Chan, the owner of the Little Gym. Leah, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Well, please, I'd love for you to tell us a little bit about the Little Gym. Where are you located, and a little bit about your facility.
Perfect. Yeah, so the Little Gym, we host classes for children age 4 months to 12 years old. We do gymnastics, but we also work on social, emotional, and also learning aspects. So it's not just tumbling around the gym. Every month there's a different theme. So March is cooperation. So every week we're building off of the skills of the gymnastic skills that have to do with cooperation, but also just, some months we're talking about numbers and letters and, getting kids to be well-rounded from an early age.
These are such great locations, and certainly from the kids' perspective, it's that great opportunity to run around, to let out that energy, to play with some other kids, but really, at the same time, they're learning some really important foundational skills, social skills, and so I'd love for you to talk maybe a little bit more about that and how important that is for young kids to experience.
Yeah, so the nice thing with the Little Gym is it's very... even for the older kids, it's a non-competitive place. So it's building on each kid's individual skills. So we always, we start our class off with a group welcome, a group activity, and then we move into skills on the different gymnastic apparatus based on the age groups. We have classes from 4 months to 10 months. We group them together. Then it's 10 months to 19 months, 19 months to 3 years old. All of those are with the parents in the gym with the kids, which, gives them the chance to learn the skills, but also working on socialization and communication and, not running into your peers. But it also gives mom and dad the great chance to socialize and get to know other people in their community with kids around the same age. So it's a great opportunity, not just for the kids, but for mom and dad. And then once you move to the age 3 and up to age 12, it's the kids in the gym with the teacher. So for a lot of the 3 to 5-year-olds before they're going to kindergarten, they're working on being a little bit independent, being okay with not being attached to mom and dad's hip, listening to the teacher, being able to transition and follow directions. So it's really setting them up with some good social, emotional, and, skills just in general to be a well-rounded, we call them citizen kid.
What has your relationship been like with Laura and the folks over at the Chamber?
So we are fortunate. We actually just joined the Chamber. This is going to be our first big event with the Chamber. We've owned the gym for almost 3 years now, and we're finally to the point where we have a full staff, which, has been a little bit of a challenge. So now we actually have a greater opportunity to be able to expand and do a lot of these community events, which has been something we've really been hoping to do. So we're just really excited to, branch out because the gym's in Medway. So it's nice to be able to reach out to people in Milford, Bellingham, like around the area, not just in Medway, and branch out a little bit more and invite people to come check us out.
Yeah, there's such great synergy with all of the surrounding communities here in the greater Milford area. So the Chamber does such a great job connecting businesses with the folks here in the larger community. And no better opportunity to network and learn more about people in the area than an event like the Family Fest and Home Show. We've been there before. It's been going on in the community for such a long time. You will be the head of household sponsor for this year's Family Fest and Home Show. Talk a little bit about what you're looking forward to for this year's event.
So we're actually excited because we're getting to not only have a table and, tell people about the little gym, but we're going to actually get to bring some of our equipment with us and set up a little obstacle course. So the kids will get a little feel for some of the equipment and stuff, and just some of the fun stuff that we get to do during the class in the gym. So it'll give them a little tease, and then hopefully, they'll have so much fun. They'll be like, Mom and Dad, let's go. And we can have them over for an introduction class. We let people do a one-time trial class so that they don't have to commit to a full membership. They can come check out the gym and just see what it's all about, and then decide if they want to join us every week.
Oh, wonderful. So many great activities for kids throughout the day at this year's Family Fest and Home Show, and just another great opportunity for kids to get on the apparatus and learn a little bit more about the gym, and so just a win-win all around for the day. So we're really looking forward to a successful event this year. It's been so great to learn more about the little gym. For folks out there who are seeing this who might be interested in learning more, what kind of online resources do you have?
So they can go on our website. It's thelittlegym.com/MedwayMA. We're also on Facebook, TLG Medway MA, and we're on Instagram as well. All of them have links to different events going on. We have not only classes, but we do some events that they can come to one-off. We're doing a St. Patrick's Day party in March, and we're also doing a parent survival night where Mom and Dad can actually drop the kids off for 2.5 hours and have a chance to go out to dinner without the kids. And that one's actually themed. We're going to have an egg hunt in the gym along with some other stuff. So definitely plenty of opportunity to come try a class or even just come for one of the events and see what the gym's all about.
Outstanding. Well, best of luck to you. And again, we look forward to seeing you at this year's Family Fest and Home Show. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
We're so happy to be joined by our next guest. She is the Business Banking Officer at Rockland Trust, Shefali Desai. Shefali, so great to see you. Welcome to the Milford Informer.
Thank you very much, Tim. First, I'd like to thank you to the Tri-County Chamber and the Milford TV Community Media Center for the opportunity today. I truly appreciate it. My name is Shefali Desai, and I'm a Business Banking Officer with Rockland Trust. Thank you for the introduction. I am also a proud board member of the Tri-County Chamber and have been a member for over 20 years. And I love it. It's the best thing that every single business owner should do.
I would be remiss if I didn't shout out the fact that here at Milford TV, we've had a great relationship with Rockland Trust over the years. I want to give a special shout out to Ken and Patricia at the bank right down the street here from us, who take such great care of us anytime we have to go in there for any of our banking needs. So we're thrilled to be able to talk to you here today. I'd love to dig a little bit deeper with you, Shefali. What is that? What is the relationship here in the Milford community like? As I mentioned, I experience it with having such a great personal relationship with a lot of the folks that work in the locations here in Milford. Is that really something important to Rockland, to have those real personal relationships with folks here in the community?
Absolutely. And first and foremost, I really want to say thank you for our long-term banking relationship. We truly appreciate your trust in us. And absolutely, as a local bank, Rockland Trust is deeply committed to the community where we work and live. In 2023, Rockland Trust and its affiliated charitable foundation donated $4.2 million to over 800 organizations. So we truly reinvest our money into our community we serve. You may know our tagline, where each relationship matters. And I'm proud to say that the bank, my colleagues, and I truly take this to heart. I am also excited to share with you the launch of our Small Business Big Dreams contest. Each year, we invite small business owners from Massachusetts and Rhode Island to apply for the chance to win $20,000 in support of their business growth. 2 runners-up each also receives $2,500 respectively. And businesses are asked to provide an overview of their business, including strengths, challenges, and plans. This is reviewed by a full panel of judges who select the grand prize winner. And from now until April 7th, business can apply by visiting rocklandtrust.com/small business. I strongly encourage every business owner should apply.
Tell me, from a perspective of from Rockland Trust, how is that relationship with the Tri-County Chamber helpful for your business?
I personally cannot thank Laura and Sherry enough. They always go above and beyond to support businesses, including Rockland Trust. And as I said earlier, I have been an active member for 20 plus years. And because of the chamber, we have been able to more widely connect with business owners in Tri-County. I strongly recommend that businesses considering it joining the Tri-County Chamber. It's really important, and it's the win-win for everybody because you make the connections and meet wonderful people like you, as you said. And the chamber hosts many wonderful events, including upcoming Family Fest and Home Show, which I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've been learning more with, we've interviewed a number of the sponsors that are going to be part of the event this year. We've talked to Sherry as well, who's given us a lot of the details. Just a really exciting event, one that I know the Chamber's been doing for a number of years. It's such a great event at this time of year that I know everyone looks forward to. Talk a little bit about your involvement in the Family Fest this year.
Absolutely. So we are very excited, as I said, to be an entertainment sponsors for this year's event. So myself, I'm planning on being there during the entire event, and number of our colleagues from the branches and investment management group will be hosting a table. We'll have a lot of great giveaways that we are excited to chat with everyone who will be visiting our table. And as a reminder, it's being hosted on March 23rd at the Tri-County Regional High School in Franklin. So if anyone has any questions about small business, big dreams, or any of our services, please call me on my direct cell phone number, 508-244-9519. Thank you so much, Tim.
Outstanding. Well, just another great business that folks will have an opportunity to get to know more about at this year's Family Fest and Home Show. And as Shefali mentioned, coming up on Saturday, March 23rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. over at Tri-County Regional High School over in Franklin. Activities for the kids all day long, a lot of fun, a lot of great entertainment, and again, a lot of great opportunities for folks here to connect with local businesses to find out how they can help you with various projects and endeavors. So just a great day all the way around. Well, Shefali, it's been so wonderful to learn a little bit more about you and your business, and thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate having me here today. Thank you.